Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl RiaXG back with another video, and today's video might be really short. I don't plan on going in any order with anything, but like I just want to rant because I want to, and there's a lot on my heart and I just have to spill. And you guys understand me, you guys you listen to me and you see where I'm coming from. I really love this community, the child-free community, because you guys have helped me realize who I am and what I accept in my life and what I don't accept in my life. And I just have a bunch of whys, and those whys haven't necessarily been answered. Most of the things that I think in my mind aren't really like statements, they're more like questions. Like for example, why is being child-free taboo? Why is it a big deal? Why do people make it sound like it's just the most craziest, most disgusting and horrid thing, like war or racism or sexism? Why is not wanting to have a child such a big deal? Like, why do people feel, especially parents, why do they feel threatened when you say I don't want kids, or I don't like kids? Why do they paint you out as a bad person? Why has media painted us out as these evil, scary, conniving people that no one should be around, not even children? Why do people question our lifestyle? You know, we work, we do what everyone else does. We have families, we get married, we have partners. We even have pets. We just don't have children. And I don't understand why that's a big deal. Why do people assume when we have pets or when we have animals in general in our life, why do they assume that we're using that animal as a replacement, or as something to fill in a void or fix ourselves? Why do they assume that we're replacing it for a baby, when in reality we have that pet or the animal by our side because we willingly want that, because they're not a baby? Why do people misunderstand? Why can't people just ask questions that are appropriate and then go on by their business? Why is being a parent a norm, or why is being a parent a norm that you have to celebrate, when everybody and almost anybody can have kids? Anybody can lay down and be intimate with someone and have a baby. Anybody could adopt. Anybody could, you know, be a surrogate or have a surrogate. I don't understand why that's really celebrated when anybody could do it. Just like anybody could be child free, but no one celebrates that. No one celebrates people getting vasectomies or hysterectomies. No one celebrates people just being people. And I just don't understand any of it. Why do people pressure their children to have children for their own satisfaction? Why do I have to have a baby that I don't want by a man that I probably don't love? Why do I have to give up my dreams for a baby that I don't want? Why do I have to sacrifice my body and my mental and all the sources that I have in my own spirit? Why do I have to give that up for another spirit that I don't want? Why do I have to be on my deathbed to bring another life here? I have a bunch of whys. Why do people think that I'm attacking them or threatening them when I tell them that I don't want kids? Why do people ask me personal questions and get offended by my answers? Why do people care what is going on in between my legs? Anybody else's legs? Why do people care how many children you have? And why do they care if you just have one? Why do they care if you have a lot? Why do they care if you don't have none? I don't get it. I have a bunch of whys. Even when I see these people having these arguments in the comments on any social media, not just here on YouTube, but like Instagram, Reddit, Facebook, just name it, and there's someone in the comments just crapping on them. Like it's weird. Like, why do people get so angry and resentful when you tell them, I don't want kids. It's like they're brainwashed. Why do people snap? I don't want kids. What? You don't want kids? Or why not? Why do you not want children? Just, why do you care? Like, why is my choice not seen as a choice, and why is it seen as an obligation to have children? Last time I checked, it's not the 1600s. You don't need to have kids to flourish. It's 2022. Whether I have kids or not, I'm still gonna flourish. I'm just choosing not to. The economy isn't falling apart because people aren't having enough kids. There's always going to be some idiotic couple that's just out there just having kids for absolutely no reason. And most of them probably don't even want them. They're just having it because it's the social norm, and their parents probably talked them into doing it. Why are people pointing fingers at somebody because they'd rather have a pet than a human? Why are people misunderstanding? Why does media, again, put forward this child-free person in a TV show or movie, and like that makes the character who they are, but towards the end or the middle of the movie or TV show or whatever, the series, they end up having kids anyways. Like, that's not always common. Most of the child-free people I know, they stuck to their choice. It wasn't like a shifting choice. It was like, that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm sticking with, whether you like it or not. I said I'm not having kids. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to have kids yet. It means I'm not having them at all. And media just doesn't show that. I know very few people that said they didn't want kids, and they didn't have them, which is another reason why most people probably get bingoed when you tell them you don't want them, and they say you'll change your mind. And it's crazy because no, you decided in your head and your heart that you wanted to change your mind. Just because you decided to do that doesn't mean that I'm going to do the same. When I say I don't want kids, I'm not saying that as a personal attack to anybody. I'm not saying it so you can convince me otherwise. I'm not saying it so you can, argue with me. I'm letting you know what the deal is. I don't want to be a mother. I can't be a mother. Why do you see it fit to suddenly threaten me or talk down on me or say that I'm insulting your manhood or your womanhood or your parenthood, or saying heartless things like you're not a real woman or you're not a real man until you experience becoming a parent, or telling people that they're hipster crap or they're hipster shit because they don't have any kids, or insulting their family and saying that their family isn't a real family because kids aren't involved. Why are people so damn mean to child-free people? To me, I really don't give a damn what everyone else has going on. I don't say that in a heartless way. I'm saying that if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. And then why are you getting angry that I'm making a child-free video? If it makes you just that damn angry, then find me. We can fight. I'm joking, y'all, but I mean, we can fight, but it's a waste of time. It's not going to fix anything. You're just going to get your ass beat. But I'm laughing because it makes me so baffled. I'm dumbfounded. I don't understand. Like, I didn't know that when I announced that I was child-free by choice to people, I didn't know they would be so angry and heartless towards me. I've even had some people stop talking to me because I said I wasn't going to be a mother. And of course, it doesn't really bother me because now I know that they weren't really like my friends. They were just people that were in my circle, and I wasn't following their route of life, so they kicked me out of the circle. But I'm fine with that because now I'm surrounded by these positive people. But like, why did it take me to get rejected by society for me to finally find a community that accepts me for who I am? Why did I have to go through that? Why was trauma placed in my life to begin with, on top of being child free? Because the only con in being child free is the other people giving me a hard time about being child free. There are no cons in being child free for me and many other people, because that's my preference. That's what I want. That's what I've been wanting. I told you guys in 2 other videos that when I was younger, the only thing I wanted was to be a dog mom and a cat mom, mainly a dog mom. I said if I couldn't get a cat, I'd get a dog, or I'd just be happy with both. But even now, I'm looking back and I'm looking through all that trauma, and the only thing I wanted was a dog or a cat. I wanted an animal by my side because I connect with animals better, and I understand them. I know that sounds weird. I'm not an animal, obviously, but I don't know, I see it as a gift, you know, so why not take that gift and apply it where it is? But I just have a bunch of whys, and I don't understand it, and I'm pretty sure none of my whys will be answered. A few of them have, but I don't understand the answer, because most of the answers aren't really answers. They're more like cop-outs, like things that people said to me just to make me, you know, shut up, and I really don't like that. But I don't understand the whole concept of the hate towards the child-free community. But I'm grateful that you guys are here. I'm grateful that I found you guys many years ago, and I'm glad that I found myself, and I'm glad that I'm content. I'm not necessarily happy, but I'm content. But I know that if I take that route of parenthood, I'm going to end up back where I was before, in a state of depression and angst and anxiety and just any negative emotion you can think of. I'm pretty sure, I know me, like I've stated before, I know that that wouldn't be a good route for me. And because I know that, I have power. Because I know that I have power, so I can, you know, go the route that I need to go. And that power is going to help me to live long, because not only is the power like power, but like there's knowledge in there. I know that I won't be a fit mom. I know that I'm not interested in that, and I know that that's not something I want to do. So why would I jump into it anyways? Like, there's power in that. And if you know you, and you know what you don't like, and you know what you do like, and there's desire in there, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Do as you please. And I hate to point fingers at people, but if you regret something and you're miserable, trying to make other people be miserable with you is just a miserable thing. It makes me almost feel sorry for you, but like, it's pathetic, because there's many times where I was beat down and hurt with the decision that I made, but I didn't give everyone else around me a hard time. I actually tried so hard to make other people happy, because making other people happy makes me happy. That's why I make my videos. I want people to know that they're not alone, especially Black women in the community. I hate to put race on it, but like, I'm Black, so I'm speaking from a Black woman or a Black person's perspective. But this Black community is really, really freaking toxic, especially when it comes to parenthood. And when you tell people that that you don't want kids, they shit on you, and it hurts, because it's like they're kicking you out. But you can't really kick me out, because I'm Black till the day I die. I'm a woman till the day I die. I just choose not to be a mother, and I don't understand why that's such a bad thing. But I thank you guys for listening to my rant. There's gonna be a lot of them, but this specifically was on my heart, so I had to make this video. And yeah. Thanks for listening. But y'all have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is where you are, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.